Welcome back. I'm playing Warhammer 40,000 Gladius. Had kind of a slow start on our first episode here. We're playing on the impossible difficulty with the Space Marines, with the Primaris DLC activated as well. Right now, I've been so bankrupt I haven't been able to really purchase any units to make an army with. The Adeptus Mechanicus got taken out last time. And now we're hoping that we can kind of rat our way into this northeast section and start capturing some of these resource points, assuming the Adeptus Sororitas disappear. That way we can finally get some resources so we can start getting an army going. We're slowly upgrading our units with tech that will make them more powerful once we start to be rolling them out, but it's definitely been a very slow start thus far. So hopefully my goal for the episode today would be to be able to push to this northeast, capture some points, get our tech going up, and hopefully... I don't know where I could deploy this. And hopefully start getting an army or have the upgrades to do that. I'll put you over here to try to get the tech going further, since we're kind of committed at this point in time. We're all the way up to, what, tier 6? Yeah, so we'll get the Thunder Cannon, because I will want to use that, because that is our unit that will repair vehicles, and once we start getting land raiders and all those, or aircraft, things like that, then we'll definitely need the repairs. Now, I frequently get questions about how I speed the game up. I use a program called Cheat Engine to really expedite things. It seems to be causing a little bit of desynchrony in the audio and the visual, which I have not had happen to me on my other playthroughs. So I don't know if that's going to continue or not. It might just be because this game is so overwhelmed right now, because with all the factions going, I'm sure there's hundreds of units on the screen that it's cycling through, and I don't know if that's just kind of overwhelming my computer or what's going on here. But if I can just push these guys up, that would be huge. So we can get those resources going. And we're finally getting our base built out, so then we should start getting some resources through that as well. As you can see, my requisition's just down to 9 per turn, so I got to get that up and moving here. So hopefully by getting our apothecarian and armories and things going, and then following it up with our ore harvesting tiles along the side there, I should be able to get my economy up and running so we can start pumping out troops once I get the tech for it, and hopefully have enough to be stable. The only thing that's going to mess us up is if the Drukhari and the Adeptus Sororitas start fighting right north of us, because one, that could pull them into fighting me, and then I'm just dead. Or they could just stop them from being able to... it'll stop me from being able to push forward into here to get my resources. Now, I do like giving these guys the wing here, because that significantly increases their movement. And that'll be important for me if I need to cut and run. Alright, so we're up to 26. We have... what, 16 that we need, and we're getting a new population every 3 turns. So I think I just need to focus on the ore right now, because I'm just so poor that I need to get that, and I think each one that I build gives me +6, plus any bonuses that I can get once I start increasing the global buffs by having these Fortresses of Redemption providing me additional resource modifiers here. Like, I'd really like to put one next to that ore location right north of me here, but I just think that's too close, and it's going to aggro some sisters to come fight me here. I mean, I definitely hear lots of fighting happening off screen. It's definitely taken some time for the turns to go through. We'll get a couple of thunder cannons going. That way we can start clearing out territory. I think we'll put you here. And if I can kill this level 7, that should allow me to level up our heroes. I mean, I like orbital bombardment, I like terminators, but I don't have the resources for any of those things, so I guess we'll just go with the multi-melta so I can start getting extra weapons. Shit. Alright, so that's what I was worried about by putting that up here, if they're going to start getting aircraft, if that was going to aggro them or not. But if we can kill that level 7 hero, that should be good for a couple of levels, and also some pretty good influence. So once you wipe out a faction, any units that are left on the screen become neutrals. So it's no different than those, oh, okay, so Chaos Space Marines have been killed too. Ah, shit. Alright, well I was hoping we were going to be able to pull up there and fight. But I wonder if he's already fighting somebody up here, because he just took a hit. Well, I'm going to try to fight him and we'll see what happens. I'll not attack him, hoping that he'll fly away and not be aggroed. No, he's going to stay there and keep shooting me. That's a problem. Oh, everybody's getting defeated. Alright, the Necrons are now gone. Green light fades from the last artificial eye as the last Necron warrior gives up the fight. I don't think that stops things from moving with that being up there, but I'd rather not chance it. Now it looks like the Adeptus Sororitas have 2 relics. If you just start shooting down his aircraft, move you up to here. Now one of the things I am annoyed with on this game is even if you have actions like him being able to get rid of wireweed, or if you have healers that can heal, if they've moved, it'll already they'll just automatically end their turn once the movement's there, so it's kind of an annoying feature. It's nice when you in fact don't have other things to do, but if you do, then it is not good, because then you have to sit there and cycle through a whole bunch. Let's see, we're up to 21 out of 26. Every turn we're getting one. Our loyalty is down to 1.8, so I'm probably going to need some loyalty buildings in the near future. I would also like to get those apothecarians going so I can get the more resources. Alright, so I guess we scared off the aircraft. Or the Adeptus Sororitas are getting attacked. I suppose that would be the alternative. The AI is coded in a way that if their units are getting damaged, they will try to retreat and repair it, so they don't end up losing the unit, so I don't know which was the situation there. But I'd like to clear out this wireweed so that when we do go to war with the Adeptus Sororitas, we'll be able to just cross this territory without much issues. Alright, multi-meltas are upgraded. Alright, 25 influence, gained a couple of levels. Alright, and that'll get our loyalty up. That actually will significantly help us. Because I was thinking I had to build some of those loyalty buildings, but with that going, that may not actually be necessary anymore. I mean, part of me almost wants to get another hero, but I think that's going to be bad news for me. Although if I get him, that'll also increase the loyalty, which should allow me to get more resources. So maybe it does make sense for me to do that. And then probably the extra vehicle armor to get that going. Ah, shit. Oh, shit. Go away, sisters. Do not attack me. I do not want to start this campaign over again. Alright, well... I think that Fortress Redemption's pretty hosed. Question is, do I move you up to take care of that wireweed? Or do I just move you over to the right? Or I can just move you down here and clear that out, because you can't build on tiles that have wireweed on it. You'd have to clear it out first, which would delay my production by another turn. Let's do this. Move you over here. And then hopefully, by moving him around over there... Oh, here I thought he was... Shit! Don't come down here. I wonder what aggroed them onto me. They must have just saw that fortress. But the problem is he went south, so now he sees my next fortress too. And once the AI gets it coded that it's going to be able to start killing units, it just viciously attacks that area. So that's why it's so dangerous when you're scouting around to get exposed by factions, because if the AI hasn't acknowledged you yet, you're usually pretty safe. Alright, well, let's just keep using you to run around and capture these points while our guys are exploring. He's still working down there. We do have you, so we'll get our loyalty going. And as you can see, that does buff the amount of resources I'm getting. I don't think I actually want to build the resource, do I? I think I need more population. I'm already up to 23 out of 26. So let's do something like that. That'll take a couple of turns. Oh boy. The infantry are coming. That's a bad sign. That's a really bad sign. That's generally how you know they're going to commit to attacking you. I wonder if I could like run up here and maybe somehow trick the AI into thinking I'm going to attack him up here, and then he'll start sending forces this way and not towards my other areas. Because they also have a big boner for relics too, because that gives them the global buffs. So sometimes once they discover a relic, they'll chase it down to be able to capture it. Alright, we'll get you over there. You can clear out the wireweed. And I guess we'll just have you start running around trying to capture some of these points. Get you over here. Alright, we got another relic over there. Let's see here. I could expand. The additional bolters will increase the damage that my Fortress of Redemption will do. The Centurions are my main core of my army. I think we probably go with them. Because I'm starting to get an economy strong enough. Nice. Go away, ladies. Because I'm starting to get an army strong enough, or economy strong enough that I can start pumping out those centurions. So maybe that's what I'm going to do, is I'll start getting this army. Because once I get 5 or 6 of them, I should be able to start pushing. Because they're just so incredibly powerful. And they're good against everything. That's what's so amazing about them. Good against infantry, good against vehicles, good against buildings, taking out cities. I guess the question is do I dare try to replace that Fortress of Redemption that they just killed, or do I try to expand into the center here? Definitely feel like a little coward here. Alright, so you're up here. Let's just move you over there. Let's get you over here. Let's take that. You can come up here. Ooh, shit. Okay, so the Eldar city, or Drukari, I guess I should say, because there actually is Eldar in this game, is all the way over here. I think that's probably the safest spot for it, but I hate to waste my resources on that. I would really like this, because that would be a big buff to my economy. This one would be tech. That would actually probably be more important. So let's do that to try to shave off research time. Because my main advantage is once I get caught up on their tech. Oh, I bought the wrong one. I meant to get the, shit. I meant to get the, Magnus. I got the influence one, though. So what's happening here is, the Astra Militarum, the Adeptus Sororitas, and the Adeptus Astartes, they all have the ability to get, I think they're called Hunter-Seeker missiles. And so they have huge ranges, so if you can't get anything within your regular range, then you can actually use that missile ability, and you can attack something that's something ridiculous like 10 squares away or something like that. So when you're actually fighting, usually it's the Adeptus, or the Astra Militarum, they have so many tanks and things, and if they all have those rockets, they sit there and just blow you apart from halfway across their city. And then if they end up having a bunch of artillery on there too, it can definitely be a real nightmare. And I might as well try to capture that if you're here. Hide you in the forest. Send you up the center. And it actually looks like nobody's been to the center of the map yet. That's usually because there's so many neutrals there, it can actually sometimes be difficult to fight through it. I'll build another population center. And then we'll start focusing on getting our requisition up, I think. Well, actually, maybe I want to go here, because I'm going to start building centurions. I want to make sure I have enough apothecarians set up that I can start pumping one out every turn. I don't remember how much they cost, though. Can't remember if those are the ones with the flamer. I think those are the ones that have the flamers, because there's also ones that have multi-meltas. But I think those are the retributors, if I remember correctly. But then those ladies also have access to the full spectrum of grenades, as you can see there, so they can still do damage against vehicles and armor. I wonder how far I could push. I mean, it literally looks like they've got cities all the way out here. So I am going to have to go to war with the sisters. I think that's who I'm going to have to kill for sure. Do I start with some apothecaries? Oh, it's not telling me how many turns it's going to take. Ooh, shit. Alright, so they do have cities all the way over here. Let's get the improved frag casings to increase the damage of my weapons. I wouldn't be terribly upset if they killed my tactical marines, because I wouldn't mind getting that couple extra requisition, because had I had not had those, you know, it'd be an extra 100 requisition I'd have in my inventory right now, given that it's been 50 some turns. I wonder how far I can push this with the resource situation. Because if I can just get rid of these sisters and give myself some breathing room, then that'll really give me a lot of areas to start putting down some fortresses. I just don't know what else is around here is the issue. Alright. And the Lord of Skulls warped in right on top of my base here. So that's unfortunate. What that is if you buy the Lord of Skulls DLC, all that does is give you access to that guy getting summoned every, I don't know what the cooldown is on it, like 10 turns or something, and he stays there for 4 or 5 turns. And if you kill him, then it gives you a, it acts effectively like a relic, except it's only temporary, and I think you get the buffs for like somewhere between 3 and 5 turns or something until it gets summoned again. So really, it's not a DLC that I'd recommend buying. I thought, oh, it'll be cool. It says it's going to give you like these quests and things like that. But literally all it is it'll say Soul Grinder's been summoned or something like that, and then you hunt it down and you kill the Soul Grinder, and then you get that buff. There's not a whole lot to it. Now, if you can get it cheap for like $1 or something on sale, then, you know, sure, why not? But overall, it's just not worth the money, in my honest opinion. Maybe I should say humble, because it might be a controversial take, but overall I don't think it's worth it. It's a DLC that gives you access to 1 unit. Yeah, see, it's taking 2 turns to get the Centurions built, which means I need to get more Apothecarians going here to be able to get more. Because I would like to be pumping one of those out every turn. Of course, the Lord of Skulls is sitting there attacking me now. Yeah, see, here's the issue is, there's a bunch of Umbra and stuff over here. Question is how far up does the, Drukhari base go? I'm going to be running out of electricity soon too, so I'd probably need to start working on some power plants. Damn that Lord of Skulls. My guys cannot fight him. So I need to just concede that whole area of the map to him. He'll sometimes take back strategy points, but for the most part he just kind of sits there and he'll just aggro onto whatever comes into his vision. And he's actually a super strong unit. He has really good ranged attack, and he has, I think, 2 different ranged attacks, and then he has obviously a devastating melee attack too, which you saw as he just chopped my Fortress of Redemption in half in 1 attack. Looks like there's still some neutral strategic points, so I wonder if this is like the upper edge of the Drukhari base here, in which case maybe I can run forward here and keep capturing some points and get some resources. The Adeptus Sororitas are over here. Yeah, see, there's a bunch of Umbra up here. Let's get you here and just keep clearing out this wireweed. I would like to get you up here, but I don't know if that frickin' guy is still there or not. Alright, we're down to 1 turn for Centurion production now. So that's good. We'll keep our tech upgrades going here. Should be up to tier 8, right? Yeah. And I actually have tier 9 unlocked. So I think what I'm going to do is go for the hotshot power packs, because that will increase the amount of damage our Centurions do. And then the Omniscope will allow them to attack, reducing damage reductions, which makes them really good against fighting, say, aircraft, which will habitually use that Jink ability, or whatever it's called, to suffer reduced damage. Alright, where do I want to put this fortress here? I don't know if that damn guy is still over here or not. Maybe I put you here? Alright. I don't know if he's still over there or not. Alright, we're starting to get an army going. Finally. Turn frickin' 57. Problem is I don't have anybody that's going to be able to fight these Umbra, because you can't melee Umbra, you have to attack with range. And our captain has a tiny little bolt pistol, which is terrible for range damage. And then the chaplain has a flamethrower, which does decent enough damage. But again, he's mostly meant to be a melee unit. And then obviously my tech marines are almost dead, so they're not going to be good at doing damage. Oh my god, look at all these guys here. Alright, well, let's just skip you, because I'm pretty sure that frickin' Lord of Skulls is going to be over here. We'll capture that. If I use this, I should be able to get you over here. I'll move you up here. You get the kill there. And now that gets you a little bit of influence, and it actually leveled our guys. Unfortunately, not enough to get our loyalty up farther, because I was hoping to get... what do I want to do here? The armory is requisition and research. Maybe we'll just put that there. And then question is do I start focusing on power or requisition? I think requisition is going to be the big thing, because I need to be pumping out again as many Centurions as I can every turn. And I'd like to have a few apothecaries to support them too. Because despite the Centurions looking like they should be able to tank a hit, they actually can be killed pretty easily. What I don't know is are all those Umbra now going to be aggroed on me or not? I ideally would like to come up to the ruins and try to get the item. Ah, shit. Alright, Space Marines are dead. Drukhari are starting to move to the west. I don't know if that's because I aggroed them onto me, or if it's just coincidence that they're spreading this way. I mean, I have been right along their city border. Yeah, see the Umbra and everybody are there. Yeah, see, I just can't do any damage to these guys. Everybody attacks, and it's barely enough to do any damage. Damn it, I'm down to 2 turns for a Centurion again. I don't know why that keeps changing. Ah, shit. Alright, here come the Adeptus Sororitas. I guess we'll try to do what we did before and try to run them into the Drukhari like we did the Admech, because we are right outside their base. And then if they want to fight across the north aspect there, then I should be able to attack the Adeptus Sororitas from the southern aspect. That would work. Man, I was starting to feel like I was finally making some gains here, though. Yeah, he's got the mortifier going there. And an immolator up above it. Well, there goes my... Ah, shit. The Lord of Skulls is still here, too. Well, hopefully he will... Oh no, and now this guy's being blocked in by the Umbra. Honestly, I think I just pulled my captain out of here. I think my chaplain's probably dead. Which is unfortunate, because he's got 160 influence points worth of equipment. And he might bankrupt me once he dies, because now I'm not going to be getting all those loyalty buffs. Alright, let's see here. I could get the Land Raider, but I think the Omniscope is going to be more important. I mean, yeah, the Hunter Killer Missile, that's the one I was talking about. For the Space Marines, that's a tier 10 ability, and Siege Masters allows us to do more damage to units in the city, because when you have units in the city walls, they get massive damage reductions. Alright, Adeptus Sororitas are definitely attacking the Umbra. Hopefully they just focus on them all and kill them so we can run away. The Umbra have definitely been fighting, though. I mean, they're already up to level 4. Unfortunately, our chaplain is not a high enough level where he has the healing ability unlocked yet. Alright, we got 3 Centurions. This is the bad thing about the Space Marines, though, is it's really slow to get your army going, as you only have one base, so you can effectively make one infantry unit. Shit. Good. Yeah, he's not going to make it. Because what's going to happen is every time he moves, he's going to trigger an Overwatch attack, and then that's going to aggro the Umbra into attacking him. Freaking Lord of Skulls is still down here, too. He can kill my captain. Maybe we'll put you here, and hopefully that will be a defensive bonus to keep you alive. Let's start maybe shifting you guys to the north to start getting ready to go to battle with the sisters here, because they're starting to encroach on our territory. And I probably need to get another one of these guys going, since I'm about to lose my other one. Yeah, see, these damn sisters are fighting me. Here's another one, and now I'm in negative resource generation. Ugh. Oh, it's going to be even worse if they kill my chaplain, which I assume they're going to. I see those freaking Umbra are already healing the damage I've done to them. Alright, this should be good though. Oh, go away, Drukhari. Yeah, as you can see, they just start buffing themselves like crazy. Alright, well, we should be able to start a war here in a little bit. We're starting to get our guys going. But as I was saying, you can see how slow it is to get a army going if you're this late into the game. Yeah, see, there goes my chaplain. I figured that was going to happen. Alright, well, I think we need to try to pull you away. Alright, Sisters Repentia are here. I don't really like that so much. Do I start pushing forward? Is the question. I don't think I'm quite there yet, but I almost am. So we'll start moving you guys together. I will need some energy, because as you can see, my efficiency of my city is dropping dramatically with that reduced loyalty. Alright, my guys are attacking. Shit. Looks like they're coming for us. Those Repentia are gonna hurt me. Don't kill the captain too. I think I should be alive enough to keep him going. But as you can see, he's got a Titan, so he's already got his highest tier guys out, is what that tells me with him having his Titans coming. So I definitely need to push these sisters back here. Oh, good. It looks like the Drukhari are pulling back. That's perfect for us. I'm guessing the sisters are probably going to just come around here and capture these areas back. Which is not great. Alright, we got the Omniscope. We'll run the captain away here because he's going to need to heal. We've got another chaplain. He's going to be a level 6, so he now has the healing ability here. And he has all this loyalty, so now we're back to, with the loyalty buffs, we're back to net 0 for our resource situation. I would like to deploy a Fortress of Redemption. If I do it here, that'll put me in a net positive. Alright, and we'll start building some extra generators just in case somebody dies again, so we don't get pushed into the negative. And we'll just keep pushing that. I could get another captain going. I think that would make sense, especially if I'm going to war, so I can start stacking those Glorious Deed influence buffs. Because once I start getting rich in influence, then I can start pumping out orbital deployments, and what that does is allow me to, any guy that's within the city limits will start to can be deployed anywhere on the map that I have vision. As you can imagine, only having one base and you have to cross halfway across the map, that can be pretty significant. I'm going to get the Land Raider going though, because I think I'm going to start generating enough resources here shortly that I should be able to push our armies to start killing guys, and then hopefully if my economy keeps going upwards, and I could start building not both a Centurion and a Land Raider every turn. Looks like they must have killed my Thunder Cannon guy. I didn't even realize that I had lost him, but I guess that it's kind of frustrating, because I never did finish taking out that wire weed, and of course now I want to actually attack. And I can't. Well, I can, but I just have to move around the wire weed. What wire weed does is any infantry, it'll one, slow down your movement, so both for infantry and vehicles, and any unit that's on top of the wire weed and ends the turn on it will suffer damage at the start of the following turn, and it can be significant amounts of damage, especially against lower tier infantry. Alright, so and as you can see, we can heal, and it's a significant amount of healing, as you can see there. So what I think I'm going to start doing here is keep building these guys up, get another Centurion. These guys will keep producing. And I thought I was going to go to war this episode, but I guess the war is probably going to start next episode here. Yeah, see, here come the Adeptus Sororitas for me. Right in time for us to go, and if you guys don't attack, holy shit, I wonder if they're actually going to war against the Drukhari. That's actually kind of what I was hoping was going to happen. Just as long as they stay focusing their troops up top there and not come all the way across my lands here. But I think I have enough that I can start pushing out and fighting. I should for sure be able to kill a couple of towns here. Ideally, I would like to have my other captain up as well so I can start stacking those glorious steeds and get the influence, because I definitely want those so I can start pumping out heroes and getting them kitted out with the influence with the trade post there, because I think it's probably like 400 or 500 worth of influence to get them out equipped with the best items, so it's definitely something that we'll want to be doing. Because then they become nigh unstoppable in terms of tanks, then you just run them into the enemy lines there, because as you can see, if a unit doesn't attack, they automatically end the turn in Overwatch, and any unit that walks within their zone of control will then start getting attacked with their full attack. Ah, Lord Skulls is still over there. Okay. He's probably the one that killed my guys then. Alright, and then this one goes up to a level 6, so he's got the Orbital Bombardment, which is like a ranged attack that he has. So let's just start moving everybody up here. And then I think once we get everybody moved up, I'll just call it quits for this episode here. I kind of hate to leave it right at the moment where we're about to start fighting, but it is what it is, because once I start that, it's just going to be hard to stop at that point in time. So thanks for watching. I hope you're enjoying these videos. If you are, please give my channel a like and subscribe. Encourage me to post more content for you. Have a great day.